Hello, and welcome to our stream.
Hey.
As you can see, a few things changed in our studio, and this is still Restream team, Anya from Restream and Alex.
From Restream as well.
From Restream as well, but Restream is in a different space. We spent a few months rebuilding our studio, and we're very excited to stream from this absolutely new leveled
Space,
up
right?
area.
And we can do right now like this, right?
We can do actual high five. We used to do it through 2 different videos, and now we can actually do it in real life. So today we're doing Ask Me Anything with Anya and Alex. So we don't really have any specific announcements for you, but we want to create the space so you could ask us your questions. The theme of this is kind of New Year-ish.
Sorry, it's just like my cricket chair. Cricket
chair. There's a lot of energy going on in here, so he's very hyped up. So yeah, we're super hyped up because it's 2026, it's a new year. We have a lot of exciting things that we plan. We are still actively working on our roadmap. So this conversation and this stream is actually thought by us as something that you guys could share with us in terms of your ideas, your feature requests, your needs, maybe the focus and the themes that you are aiming to achieve with live streaming in 2026. So the conversation is literally all about what you guys need to be happy and to live stream more in the next upcoming year, this upcoming year. So we'll take some questions from the chat and share what's going on.
Yeah, and at the same time we are testing our new setup. As you see, it's a real one. It's not a background, like virtual background.
Yeah,
it's a real deal thing.
It's very real. Yeah.
I can actually show. Just give me a second.
Oh no.
You see?
He can grab things. He can touch. Can you grab the plant? Yeah, here we go. Books, all the stuff. Yeah, it's real, and we're very excited because it's really cool. So let's get into the chat because we're getting some messages already coming in. So Michael from our team says hello. He says, love the new studio setup. Let's go, team. Let's go, Michael. We love you. There's also a comment from Grant at Restream. He is saying the new setup looks so good. That's amazing.
So Phil, we would like to get this YouTube play button. Been chasing quite a while for it, but I think the first button you can get on YouTube when you reach 100,000 followers, right? And we are around 80 or like.
Yeah, we're at 80,000 on YouTube. How many do you need? 100?
100, I believe 100, right?
Oh,
Phil?
yeah.
I think around 100.
We should be able to get there very soon, definitely in Q1. We also have a few other little YouTube souvenirs because last year in December we had a chance to visit YouTube LiveCon and speak at the event. So we have a little short sign, but it's not implemented yet because it's kind of like too bright. Very, very nice. Yeah, Lawson is saying we need 20,000 subscribers more so we can get a play button.
Yeah, so if you have not subscribed yet, it's a good opportunity actually to do it right now.
Yeah, let's get there all together. Give us a sub, give us a like, and hopefully, we'll get that button soon.
You see, we already upgraded the studio, invested a lot. So you need to receive return of investment as soon as possible.
By the way, we will be making some content about how the studio was built. We will have some time lapses of how we were actually working on it, and we will have a list of gear that we assembled here, just for you guys to know what kind of setup we have, because we have questions about our setup all the time. And if you do want to ask something right now about how this is working, what are the new things that we implemented in the space, let us know, because at least I personally spent the last months very heavily involved with this, so I got some answers for you. That's for sure. I love that Dmitry is checking in, our designer, and he's saying sounds good as well. That was one of the biggest upgrades, probably. Like if I would talk about something that was like the biggest game changer, our previous studio setup, as you remember, we struggled a little bit with audio. Our microphone was kind of aging a little bit because it's been with us for over 5 years, and also obviously some skills of ours were not necessarily there to like fine tune it all the time. So it was kind of like picking up the voice pretty low. And now we have this boom mic that is picking up 2 co-hosts in one space, and we also have another. We can show you, but just as long as
just be careful.
This one, good. So that's like a really intimate podcast mic. So next time we have a chance to just host something here individually, then we will definitely use that one. Beautiful lights, new background, physical background, some ambient lights too. So it's a true transformation. We're very, very proud of it.
And if you are in Austin and would like to have a live stream, you can come and join our show.
Especially if you're actively using Restream, one of my missions from marketing perspective for this year is to do a lot more case studies and feature our wonderful creators more. So if you're creating with Restream and would like to come in, share your thoughts, provide your feedback, and maybe give us a little bit of a testimonial or kind of like walk us through how exactly you use Restream, like a mini case study, we would love to film those here. This is why we created this space, to be more like an interview and dialogue style.
And like there are some more questions. If we read actually the chat, yes, we read all messages, so we see it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's get into the chat. Let's acknowledge a few people here. Sean is saying, going to be epic from LinkedIn. Good to see you, Sean. We already mentioned Grant and Phil. This is awesome. Lawson here is asking, what can you share of the process of making the new studio? So we kind of walked through a few major improvements in terms of audio and lights. We will be showing a lot more, and the full list of our equipment is also going to be public very soon. Becca here says, you look amazing. Dmitry, earlier, before he said that we sound great, said, looks amazing, guys. There are some new faces in the chat as well. GTA Chaos 26 says, hi. Hi. Steven says, looks amazing. HFN, do they read chat? Yes, actively reading chat. Ask us anything in the question, and we are going to be pinning and starting the best questions today, and following up with everything you guys would like to know. So I see HFN says, cool. This is super cool. And he says, I use Restream. That's wonderful. All right. So question from GTA Chaos again, do you stream daily? So that's a good one because it's we don't stream daily, just to be clear, but we are changing how often we're going to go live across all platforms, and that's going to transition from every other week to maybe sometimes a few times a month or maybe once a month, kind of like a very chaotic schedule, to very consistent weekly. So every Wednesday we will be going live. We'll have a few different shows. There will be Ask Me Anything like this one, product launches, hopefully a design show. I'm looking at you, Dmitry. This is going to be much more consistent. So every Wednesday you can expect us here. You want to add something?
No, I think that, again, it would be nice to stream even more often, but again, it requires some preparation. This year we believe that it's a year of live video, and I hope we will accelerate the pace of how we ship new things, and more cool updates we have, more streams we can produce, right? Mm-hmm. it will depend on our team as well.
Yeah, that's very, very cool.
But we have plenty of maybe plenty is not the right word, but we have many users from individual creators to companies and media teams that produce shows on a daily basis. And consistency, it's basically it's one of the key successful metrics, I would say, indicators of being successful.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I see there was a question about how do we stream on LinkedIn? We will drop the TF, but yes, and thank you, Grant. Our moderator is in our YouTube chat right now, and he is mentioning that you can stream natively to LinkedIn. It is one of the platforms that we support natively, so it's a simple toggle, and you can rebroadcast your live content on LinkedIn. Super useful for professional creators, for marketers, product teams, vibe coders, engineers, product managers, and pretty much anybody, even like corporate internal communications teams love to use Restream Studio because it gives you really good quality and it immediately reaches your full network on LinkedIn platform. And you can also toss in YouTube and X and many others. So give it a try.
Actually, we are one of, how to say it, like premium partners of LinkedIn.
Yes.
And by the way, we've been helping to launch LinkedIn Live in some way.
Yes, LinkedIn, unlike YouTube, does not have its own studio. So you cannot really go live on LinkedIn just from LinkedIn. You do have to use some third-party application in order to capture your video and to send it to LinkedIn. And there are only a few companies that are approved for that. So Restream is honored to be one of them. So
and Restream being one of the first of them.
And definitely one of the first of them. So yeah, we've done that for a long time. So definitely give it a try. There's so many questions. I love it. It's coming in. So I see. That's cool. Thanks. You are welcome. Marcello here is saying hello, Anya and Alex, Team Live. Hi there. That's awesome. Hello from Atlanta. And there's some love from India. I love that. Thank you very much. Are they reading the chat? Yes, we're actively reading it right now as you are messaging us. I see Marcello is also watching us on LinkedIn. So that's a cool moment. See, this is one of the things I love about our multi-chat feature. That is also something we had for a long time, but some people forget how useful that is to be able to connect all of your comments in one place, be able to see them. And sometimes we see the same person, like here Marcello is saying hello from Atlanta on YouTube, and here he is saying Team Live and sorry, I didn't see you live on LinkedIn. Same person, but joining in from different platforms. That is so nice to see. Alex, do you want to take this kind of like nice, generic, but very opening question about new features that we're working on in the upcoming future? Let's think of future in the next maybe couple of months. Where's your mind?
Oh, our roadmap is quite packed, and we spent actually all holidays on working on it. And do you want to share some kind of the sneak peeks about?
Yes, the teasers. Yes,
the
absolutely.
Teasers?
Yeah.
So I think that we can show you one teaser, like that. This feature is coming very soon.
The big one.
The big one, right?
Yeah.
You want to start?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it like with the big one right away. As you can see on the screen. There are basically two screens, right? Like it's in the portrait and landscape mode, and yeah, it's something that we are working on. And soon, very soon, you will be able to deliver your content in both of these formats at the same time, which actually is a very wonderful thing because, as you know, if you stream in landscape mode to platforms that support only vertical mode, your picture sometimes doesn't look good, and like not everything can get in a frame. And with this kind of update that we are working on, you will be able to do it much. You can, let's say, do it in a much better quality.
I would add to this. Well, actually, we can actually stay on the scene since this is. Oops, no, this one. A little technical scene jumping. So one thing that I would like to add on this note is that streaming in portrait and landscape is already possible if you're using something like OBS. We do have our own vertical plugin. So if you are using OBS, you can already explore this. And this portrait and landscape streaming is coming to Studio very soon. We will have a dedicated stream for dual format or horizontal and vertical streaming at the same time, when we will go through in great detail about how exactly does it work, what are the steps you need to take, how to install that plugin, how much flexibility you have if you're using something like OBS in terms of designing your frame. Because imagine if we were streaming this stream and dual output, right, in horizontal and vertical, if we used something that many platforms currently offer, basically cutting right in the middle, right, like in the middle of the screen, like creating this vertical feed, this will not be a very good look because it will have half of my face and half of the word landscape from, it's hard to do it, from right here, right? And what our plugin allows you to do is to actually design your vertical version, and the same capability is going to come eventually to Studio. So that is what we are super excited about to talk to you in a week. But right now it's just a little teaser.
Yeah, it's a little teaser, but actually, yeah, like we have a lot of ideas about like implementing all these AI LLMs. So we are going to work on some functionalities that could help you to produce content faster and like more thoughtfully, and mostly like, and again, it will help you to co-produce a lot of things. And yeah, I'm not going to share too much here, but yeah, so we are very excited, and we actually started this year already kind of very powerful. The pace is insane, so it feels like the first, as we finish the first, it's like the second week, right, of a new year, and it feels like we've been working hard like for a quarter. The pace and like and density of all these changes is very high, and it's very exciting.
Yeah, and I see there are a few comments about multiple streaming, like dual output and horizontal and vertical streaming, so we'll definitely come back to this. But I just want to take this question real quick. Restream Studio, is it like OBS? It is a browser-based streaming software. So basically, it's more similar to Google Meets, but with top quality and with all kinds of wonderful ways to create your stream, where you can create scenes, you can see the comments, you can create graphics, you can highlight chats like we're doing right here, right now, and it's just like a little bit easier than OBS, and it's all in the cloud, so it's less load on your system.
It's like Google Meet on steroids.
Exactly, on steroids and more.
And more.
Yeah, because
on more steroids.
Yeah,
and soon with AI steroids as well.
With AI steroids, yeah. But it is basically a broadcasting platform, like a software that you could use directly on the web. A lot easier for beginners, but also very powerful for professionals. So check it out if you haven't seen it yet. Question from Phil. He's asking, just wondering if Restream will be sponsoring any creators who are using Restream. Great question. I saw that Lawson was in the chat earlier, and we are going to look for more creators to produce more like user-generated content style creatives. We will be needing them, and we are already offering affiliate program for those creators. So that's already in like actively in use for the past couple of years. You can definitely reach out to our support and learn how to apply and how to be part of that. But in 2026, we'll need more of creative.
Or you can come back, Phil, to DMs, like to our previous conversation, and we could figure it out how we can partner. Yeah, there are a few ways how we can do it. As Anya mentioned, we are having we have referral, like our affiliate program, right?
Yes.
And we will need much more content. So we are very ambitious and very bullish for this year. So would be nice to get some help from you guys.
And there was a question right here about free accounts. If you are creating content for us, and especially if you are using our affiliate program, we will be granting you access to our Restream Professional plan, because we want you to use all the features and create content about everything that our advanced plans have to offer, our premium tiers. So you will be accessing that in exchange for your work and for your creatives. So absolutely, yes. That is wonderful. So there's excitement about dual Restream output. By the way, this feature is already available on OBS, and Restream plugin is free. So you do not have to spend all your allowances on that if you want to give it a spin today. And we are still in the phase of collecting feedback from our creators. So if you're seeing something, if you're using it and you want to share your experience, we're super open to that. Just reach out to our support, or our DMs are open as well.
Right, and I believe you can access it through our encoder page, right? So when you, if you stream through OBS, and you can come to our website, and when you're setting up your stream, there will be a link to plugins that you can actually, download and try it.
Yes, and there's also our Restream changelog. That's a good space to see all the small and big updates that we're making for Restream products and features. And there is also a button right there to download those plugins for both Windows and Macs. And this is also a cool place to kind of check out on what we're up to, because we update it all the time. And of course, our Help Center, Support Help Center, is a place where you can learn a little bit more step by step on how to install it, how to use it, and there will be links to download the plugins in there. Good stuff. All right. Great question from Steven here. This is from our pair channel. And Steven is asking, what are you most excited about in 2026 for Restream?
Oh.
I'll let you go first, and I'll tell you what I'm excited about.
I'm already excited. We are in a new studio, so you see, it looks like a professional studio.
Yeah.
I would never think about it that we would ever have it. So, and I'm very thankful to Anya and to Dmitry and to our consultants who helped us to assemble it. So it's a phenomenal work. And again, when you see the quality, it kind of inspires and motivates you actually to do more lives, so to live stream more. And I'm very excited about it, and that we are going live more often. And I'm also very excited about how we start actually as a team thinking about speeded iterations when it comes to product and engineering. So hopefully we will start seeing more and more cool updates much faster. And because of all these new technologies and I think that we will be able, more of our teammates will be able to contribute product features themselves. So I'm very excited about it. And can I continue? I just want to say one more thing, that I'm over excited about this year. And one thing that kind of bothers me is this kind of doubt about AI and social media, and that more and more technologies are around that allow you to produce all these avatars, and basically all creatives becomes artificially crafted. And in one way, it's kind of makes me scary, but another way, I understand. I personally believe that live video is just a solution. So in this kind of chaotic world, and as you can see, we are live right now, and content that we are producing at this moment, it's authentic. So you can see, you can view real people, right, behind Restream. And I think that this kind of authenticity is a key for 2026. And I'm excited that our company and how we position, it just basically, it will help much more people. And I feel that what we do, it becomes even more valuable and meaningful for creators. So, and it makes me excited.
I agree.
And we can do it even faster with all these technologies around us. So.
Yeah, I think, so you see us here, we're very unscripted. We're kind of being us. This is very natural. Of course, we're a little nervous because this is the first stream of 2026, first stream in the studio.
And we're looking in teleprompter.
Yeah, we're figuring out teleprompter versus monitor, so we're all over the place. But I do believe that this authenticity and this ability to show up as you are is the future, definitely the future of product and definitely the future of marketing, because it's so easy to polish and fake and create some kind of pixel perfect stuff. And people are getting tired of it. That's why UGC type content is getting more popularity. And that's why people are craving for this real, authentic, unfiltered type conversation, because that's what builds bond and connection. I like what you said about avatars and just kind of AI generated stuff. because there's definitely a big conversation about this online, and especially in the community of creators. So I would love to invite people who are in the chat right now to drop in comments. How do you feel about this? Do you want more AI avatars or AI features, filters, and things like that in Restream? If that was up to you, would you want those things? Or would you want to use AI, but exclusively as tools, right? Like AI-powered editing, AI-powered scripting, AI-powered scene creation, and maybe some research on the fly for you or your guests. So those kind of solutions are definitely like clearly useful and beneficial for creators. Do you prefer to stick with that, or do you want no AI whatsoever, or something like avatars and AI generated from scratch content is something that you crave as well to consume or to create? Let us know in the chat. I would love to take this discussion to the next level of hot.
But I just want to add a few more thoughts here. That our vision is actually to position human in the center. So creator is the main asset, right? The idea of creator is the main asset, and like we will try to kind of round up, right, or wrap our creators with our roadmap, like with functionalities that will help everyone become more successful and become more confident, but still human is going to be in the center of the live stream.
Yeah, like our main motto is be seen and be heard. Like we would like to empower you guys to tell your stories, whether it's the story of your product, your company, your personal story, your passion, maybe the story of your community, if that's some kind of a cultural community and streams. So we do want to believe that the human interaction is the most important part. At least I do not see myself using avatars in the nearest time, but I definitely could use a few tools just to make things work better.
I would think that I could use avatars sometimes, but
like I would never.
Maybe just for short format contact,
like for humor, just like to make something funny.
Yeah, like just for a short format. And again, I'm not against this thing, but I think, I feel that it just like it's a different use case where you can use it. I think that for the short format it might work. For long format, I feel that like to make this avatar it's still expensive. I think that you can run kind of this, use this AI LLMs locally on your machine, and in that case, it will be much cheaper. To have this avatar speaking for hours. But at the same time, I think I still feel that it's not ready yet, and I'm not sure that this type of content will be again. There might be some creators, AI kind of celebrities that will take off, but I still feel that authenticity of human should win, and our goal is kind of with all this AI technologies just to help to assemble some kind of template or blueprint that will help everyone to become even more authentic and confident, and
definitely
happy creator.
Question here from Roberts. Will you guys? I was like, I'm not gonna go for the first one because it's probably I don't want to butcher your name. So, will you guys be able to add personalized transitions when going from one clip to another? We already have some nice transitions between countdown timers or video replays that kind of transition softly back into your live scenes.
But in that case, we are talking about personalized.
But yes, so those are the ones that we built in to make it easier for you. But what about personalized? Are we thinking in that direction?
I think that it's doable, and we have a wonderful team that focuses only on AI on clips, and we will add it to our backlog. Yep. And who knows? Maybe in the near future we will unlock this functionality.
If you want to upvote certain features and want to share more ideas of what you would like to see in Restream, ideas.restream.io is where we collect them. They are broken down by different products, such as Studio or Encoder integrations, API requests. That's where we visit daily. At least marketing and product team looks there all the time. This is directly influencing our roadmap. So if you're seeing something there already, please upvote. If you don't see your feature request or something that will make your life easier as a creator, definitely go ahead and submit your ideas.
Yeah, so we definitely will speed up the process. And one more tip, tip, right, or trick tip?
Depends. I'm curious to find out. Is it a tip or a trick?
Yeah, trick or treat. So one more thing that you can add, like if you want to speed up even more, if you can actually explain in details how you envision this feature. So, and you can write it there in our like feature request dashboard, or you can send again to our support team or directly to us through social media.
Yeah.
Through DMs. It will help a lot because like what you see is kind of interesting because behind every keyword, like everyone kind of have like has own visualization.
Yeah.
And maybe this kind of individual transitions that you think might be completely different that we envision. So, and if you can describe, like, prompt it to us and more detailed it's prompted, more chances it could be implemented faster.
So nothing will be lost in translation. And examples help a lot. When I review some of the requests that I see, it's very helpful when someone sends a link and says, just like here, right? Like, we're just like, I found this, like another YouTuber did that. I would like to be able to do that in studio. Like that kind of stuff, like the visual representation of what exactly you're trying to achieve as an outcome helps a lot. So yeah, definitely use that tip. I think it was a tip. It was not a trick.
Trick. It's a trick in some way.
It's in some way it's a trick to get what you need done faster, for sure.
Yeah, it's like bypassing some like regulations. In some way, Restream regulations.
Restream regulations. Yeah, you get ahead of the line. Danger Zone says, holy moly, your lighting and clarity is amazing today. Yes, we rebuilt our studio. We'll tell you how in the next couple of weeks. There will be a lot of content around that. That is awesome. This is a little link from Lawson. He is reminding you guys how to apply to Restream Partner Program. We are running it on Partner Stack, and this is the opportunity to promote Restream, get a free account, and if you are actually generating new subscriptions and new signups for us, we will pay you a commission. And Lawson knows everything about it, so if you have any questions and want more details, definitely reach out to him or just check it out. It's a really good program. Been running it for a long time.
Yeah, can you click on this one for the Danger Zone again?
Yeah.
Let's start one about.
Yes, absolutely. That's the new one.
So you see, can you do it? Can you do it like this? We
Oh.
are in the same room.
We are in the same room, yeah. Remember how we used to pass a glass
Yes,
through,
yes.
and now we can actually
we can.
actually pass a glass, and it's like the
Here's the magic, right?
Michelangelo touch point. Yeah, it's like really cool.
It's kind of interesting feeling because when you kind of join studio as a guest and you're remotely, you kind of have a conversation like you sit like this.
Yeah.
And right now we are in one room and we need look in the camera.
But we can look at each other. It looks good.
Yeah,
when
but
we
it's
do.
it's still kind of. I think that to look in each other, we have to kind of change a little bit position.
Like we have to
see
roll
it.
back.
Yeah. It's
like
kind of
that,
more
to have,
conversation.
like a fireside. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of a little bit different style, and it's the first time we are doing it, so.
We're so getting used to the space, guys. So thanks for your patience with us. We are learning how to walk.
By the way, like, can you fix this button? Or?
With effects. Well, I don't know. You can.
Actually, we cannot hear you, right? So.
Yeah, we can hear them, but they will hear them. So we have some sound effects for you because we are also discovering.
But we don't know how they sound. But.
Yeah, that's one of our issues. We're discovering our new Rodecaster, and we are very excited about it because it's like super shiny. It allows us to control our microphones, but we're newbies in that sense because this level up, like we basically went from studio level like 2 out of 10 to studio level 20, and we're like. So that's what drives our.
It's a professional studio.
It's a professional studio.
Like as you know, there is some a band, Tenacious D, and they have one video work when they're in a mall and they come in to record content. They like music composition in this kind of karaoke studio, and at the beginning they actually have this kind of excitement and they're saying like it's an actual studio, so
a real studio.
Studio,
it's all real
deal.
I see there's a little bit of a dialogue about the application process. Sometimes we ask you your business name because some of the affiliates that we have are actually running their own businesses, but you can put your own name or your stream name, your creator's name, whatever you want. And I see Lawson already took this question and said this is your choice. Dr. Kendo is asking, still located in the same city state. I know this looks like we traveled to a new planet compared to our previous, but we are located in the same place and the same state.
I'm still kind of curious what is the reason behind this question. So
I think it's the brand new city because the space changed so much and like the look. And also, if I think about this right, Dr. Kendo was one of the early creators that I met in 2017. Maybe?
In San Antonio?
Yes, in San Antonio and in Austin, Texas, when we were doing our affiliate and ambassador program. So he was one of the people who was working with us at that time. So that's also part of the reason why he's asking. So it's really good to see you here in our stream. It's super, super awesome. Thank you so much for, thanks for stopping by and saying hi. So I see the application by Hutch FN has been successfully sent. That is amazing. There is a question for you. Where are you from? Do you want to answer that?
I'm originally from Ukraine. I'm Ukrainian. It's the reason you can hear this accent.
That's awesome.
Sweden also nice.
I was going to say, I just have to show this guess because whenever people try to guess where I'm from, this is the number one guess I get a lot. Very, very closely followed by Germany, which is very surprising because I have family in Germany. And my sister lives in Germany, and I do not think I sound German, but no offense, love German language, but like I don't necessarily see myself sounding like that. But yeah, Sweden is one of the most common guesses I get. So I guess we sound similar.
No way.
No way. This is cute. Danger Zone says, seeing you guys in a professional studio, it's like sending my kids off to college. I'm sobbing. Such an emotional moment of like watching our progression from the studio when we were like, okay, let's just put a camera somewhere, all the way to this truly college and professional experience. But honestly, this is heartwarming. Thank you so much. It's so good to hear that people.
It's like very, how to say it? Very inspiring and kind.
It's very inspiring to see that people are following our progress and our live shows. They come over and over and they see the difference. This is why we wake up every day and do what we do, because we want to make sure we build this community. It's awesome.
And we are a live video company, right? So we have to kind of constantly evolve and set the bar.
Yeah, absolutely. So some comments on my previous prompt about AI. Do you guys want it? How do you feel about it? What are your thoughts on AI in the creator space? Danger Zone saying it's a slippery slope, AI. And no pun intended, since AI consumes a boatload of water. I see. So that's the concern about just like kind of like ecological applications of powering and running all that AI stuff, which I agree with. It is definitely concerning. So I agree that we should be mindful about how we use AI and like don't waste those resources on useless stuff. But it is indeed helpful. It's something that we are all. It's going to be difficult to combat, just like internet and many other developments of the world and the society. Unfortunately, everything has a downside. Unfortunately, everything has a side effect. But AI is here. It's inevitable. Like we can't really deny the fact that it is going to affect everybody. All right, so let's see. There's a little bit of love for Restream from X. Morena, New York says, I love Restream. We love you too. Thank you so much. Tell us what kind of... I think so. Let's see.
Emotions activity? Reactions activity?
Yeah.
I even can... Not capable, you see, I'm not capable even to make a heart.
Can make a heart. Maybe I'm overrating you.
Anyway, so
lots of hearts for you, Morena. Thank you so much for sharing your love, and let us know what kind of content do you stream. We would like to see and check out your channel. All right, we have my biggest question today from Danger Zone is, can we brighten up the super chats? When they come in, it is just an additional text of $2. Very specific, $2, and otherwise looks exactly like a regular chat. So super chats, yes, we do. We did start on that project, I believe, in chats. It's actually a good question for our product and dev team, which we will also do AMAs with. I do understand completely the desire to make sure that you can highlight people who are actually paying you and donating, because this is super important for creators. but it's not yet launched. But we do want to allow that in the nearest time. Is that right?
Yes, I hope so.
And there is a little bit of context, just like we asked, for our feature requests. Donations are pivotal, and having them look pleasant on screen is huge for creators. So that encourages more donations, which is basically a lifeline for content creators that are creating for themselves, right? Good to know. Thank you. All right. There's a question from Alex here. Alex. He's asking, how did Restream start? Do you want to share a little story? Like a very condensed, it's a long story.
It's a little story that I could probably spend hours or like days describing in details. Yeah, like we started Restream, we started working on kind of first version probably at the end of 2014. We launched it officially in 2015, early 2015. We started it from Ukraine, and I remember that we connected. We discovered that no one been doing this at that time, and we saw a need, and we saw Twitch at that time has been growing very fast, and we saw a desire of some creators as well stream to YouTube and to some other social platforms. And we also realized that at that time it was very hard to make it from your machine, from your home, because if you stream a gameplay itself, it's very heavy. It just takes most of your resources of GPU and CPU. Plus, you should have a good connectivity internet, your internet provider, and if you would want to stream to a few destinations, you had to open a few like OBS, basically instances, and it would eat most of your resources. Plus, it would eat most of your bandwidth, and it was very hard to do. And we decided to process this in a cloud. And the idea was to send one stream to our server and multiply it on our server and send to other destinations, and make the experience as smooth as possible, that every creator could basically feel the experience as they stream to one destination. So we start thinking right away about multi-chart and about all this aggregation of metadata. And it was 2015, and we tried to kind of address this tiny challenge. And no one would expect that it would grow to a very big thing, and that actually multi-streaming will become a necessary part of every content creator. And we grew to the level when social platforms started reaching us and started asking us to add them to our list of supported destinations. The idea was to help creators to be seen and heard across all the social platforms, to democratize the space, to make creators less dependent on all these exclusivity agreements. As you could recall, some of these platforms, they had like very strict rules at the beginning. So we were fighting so hard for almost more than a decade to make it a thing. And right now, there are many companies that start kind of following and like offering this type of kind of functionalities. And again, so we've been a pioneer, and we actually, I truly believe, impacted this industry a lot.
Yeah, it's fascinating to remember that basically Restream is the inventor of the concept of multi-streaming, right? It didn't exist before, and not because that was not needed, just because no one thought about that until we made it happen. And on your point about democratizing and kind of like lowering the barrier for content creators, I think the creation of Studio was one of those big steps that helped people not only with a lot of technical skills and savviness and just abilities to figure things out and build their own computers, to start creating content. Because for me personally, I came to Restream with very little video editing and video production experience. I did host news and programming on TV before, but I never actually edited content. So for me, to be able to just start creating live streams and chat with the audience with that minimal experience was huge. And we're very excited that now more and more people can discover this opportunity to do that. Very, very nice comments also here. I love how people are saying nice things about our studio. I'm so proud of this project. I cannot say this enough times. Nice background styles. I hear Danger Zone is also saying Charles has been killing it with the shorts too. You're doing great. Charles is co-producing with us today behind the scenes. We will pull him in the very end, so you'll be able to see him and say hi.
Actually, one more interesting fact. We just finished this studio yesterday. Yesterday evening. And so we tested it last evening.
Yeah.
And today we actually the idea.
At 7 p.m. yesterday, we were wrapping it up.
Actually, I remember at the beginning of the week, Anya asked me do we want to go live, and we kind of have some kind of a backlog with releases that we are going to announce soon, but they're not polished yet, and they're not 100% released to everyone. And we had an idea to postpone our stream for a week or two, but after we saw how amazing this studio is, we okay, we couldn't wait. It's our year, and we have to go live as soon as possible just to test it, how it will look actually. On and social platforms. And so far, we receive very pleasant comments and feedback about it.
Yeah,
it's very encouraging, very encouraging.
I love this comment too from Lawson. Fun fact, the new studio is in exactly the same room, just completely redone. That is true. It's hard to believe that we actually changed the angle. We used to face a different wall. We used to have a different wall behind us. And now we basically pivoted a little bit, but that allowed us a lot of room and space to get very creative with our background and with our gear. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I can't wait to share all the things that we've done to make this happen. I also see a very cool comment here, also from HFN. It's so cool to see that a company like Restream actually talking to their users. This is the type of thing that really warms my heart, because I believe that every single company in the world should do this, because it's so easy to get detached and to forget who you're building and creating your tools and products for. And I think live video and live Q&As and sessions like this is a great opportunity to have that bridge, right? To actually talk to those people. And when we hear this feedback that it actually is fulfilling for you as well, that is just so powerful. I love it.
I agree with you, and it's it's a little bit challenging, especially when we've been on this journey for a while, right? So when we started, we've been more present, and every day I've been answering all these comments myself. Then we grew a company already done a few cycles, and we grew as a company, we grew as a team, and our product offering grew a lot as well. And to be still connected and pay attention to all these comments, to all your feedback, it's important part. And I just feel sometimes guilty that there were some moments that I've been so busy that I've been neglecting some of these things. And as you can grow as a company, most of these kind of signals from users, they can be diluted and forgotten in a chain of of many people. And when information passes, it becomes like a broken phone. And sometimes we forget then to release and to fix some things, and to maybe prioritize our backlog differently. And so it's the reason we are again, there are a few channels that I feel very important. One of them is our real-time support channel, where you can actually talk to a human, and we have an amazing team. It processed last year, we totally processed around 90,000 conversations.
Chat support messages.
Chat support.
90,000.
Yeah, like it's not messages, like it's just activations. It's like
conversations. Yeah. So it's not just one message. It's 90,000 dialogues, basically back exchanges with people who are coming in with either troubleshooting questions, onboarding, pricing, purchasing, like all kinds of things.
And more than a half of them being processed by actually humans and by our amazing team. Yeah. So it's one of the channels that it's very important for us. And since we launched Restream, we've been always trying to kind of listen to your feedback and trying to answer and like address these issues, kind of help you with your stream in real time. And the second channel is actually our live streaming and social media. And it's something that we are kind of trying constantly to level up. And at the beginning of the stream, Anya has mentioned that we are going to stream every week.
Yep.
And we are going to invite different teammates to participate from different departments. Like we could invite people who are responsible for our studio product and some engineers from this team, or like we can invite some engineers or NPMs from our clips and so on. And you will see more and more faces behind Restream, right? So is it correct? Is it correct to say?
Yeah. You will see a lot more faces behind the brand because one of the missions, and we kind of transition from the question like, what are we excited the most about 2026? For me, is definitely more live shows, and this is why it was such an important investment in the studio and getting comfortable with it, so we could invite more people to talk about what they do at Restream. I would love to have a somewhat regular design show with our lead designer who could show you some simple tips and tricks about how you can make your live streams look better. Ask Me Anything with developers, product managers, and product leaders who will be sharing what they are prioritizing on the roadmap, right? And getting feedback in real time, just like this one. And of course, AMAs with the founders. There was a question about if you are a founder somewhere earlier. Let me just quickly acknowledge it. Where is this? Are you the founders of Restream? So yes, Alex is. And still staying very grounded and very close.
Yeah, like
to the users.
I'm one of the co-founders, and we have a few co-founders. But like actually, as we been on the market for 11 years already, most of our core group are like, I would say I treat personally as co-founders. So for instance, we've been working with Anya for 8 years, like 7-8 years, right?
Eight in May.
Yeah. 8 in May, yeah. So it's kind of, it feels that we know each other. We've known each other for
9 years. Well, that's true.
No. But like it feels that we know each other like for ages, for decades, and we have many teammates who been believing in this mission and vision, and we would like to bring more of them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
To our Restream show.
yeah, totally.
So you can see them.
Eventually, we'll be also looking for some guests. If you are creating something really interesting and unique with Restream, definitely reach out to me as well. You can find me on X or LinkedIn. I am kind of scouting for people who we could feature as case studies, testimonials, examples, because that stuff all works really well and it helps inspire other creators to do amazing things. And actually something I see here in the chat, before we get to the question that I know you're eyeing already, I can see where your eyes are. There's this really interesting interaction right here. You see like Automatic Fishing says, hello, I'm checking in from Oregon, fishing channel. And then Danger Zone says, oh, awesome, I'm in Coos Bay, Oregon. So they are connecting in the chat and they might be doing some interesting things together as well. Big shout out to our customer support and customer success team. They are rock stars. This is very true. And we are going to go ahead and take this question about browser source. Long-time user, Perry Crevel, thanks for the stream. You're always welcome. Thanks for the question. My two biggest requests for the year have been having browser source in studio and being able to auto-star super chats. Any possibilities of this happening in 2026? So super chats, we kind of covered that we are working on this and we understand that this is a very important request for our creators. So this is definitely coming.
Yes.
What do you want to tell about browser source?
Perry, thank you so much for your question. And like, we believe that browser source feature will be launched this quarter.
That's like a news drop. Breaking. I did not know about the quarter, but it is good to hear that that it's coming soon.
Maybe in the middle. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But
it's on our list.
Yes.
Yeah, it's on our list. It's high priority.
It's high priority for us.
That is awesome. All right. So, I see that Hutch FN the whole time was from Arkansas. That's awesome. Part of my family on my husband's side is also from there, from Fayetteville. So, hello, fellow Arkansas folks. All right. So this is an interesting one. Charles from Facebook is saying, as an owner of a video channel and a radio station, I enjoy using Restream at least 4 times a week live. That's really cool. Like, we love to support radio channels and news stations.
Thank you so much for supporting us and for believing in our service.
For other people who are running radio style stations, we definitely recommend you to check out our tools called Upload and Stream and Playlists. We do allow you to record videos, edit them, and then send them as live across multiple destinations at the same time. This is really cool for programming like radio, and you can also repurpose a lot of your content from your libraries. You can create best of episodes. We actually ran one of those around Christmas. Mm-hmm. We basically collected all of our favorite tutorials, our favorite live Q&A sessions, and stitched them together. And that was like a nice end of the year stream that we launched in the end of December while most of our team was taking a break and spending Christmas with their families. But we were able to provide that content and kind of reflect on everything that we built. So those tools are really helpful if you are a radio station type channel. Check it out or talk to our support and see what else they can do for you. But it is really good to see all these use cases in the chat. It's awesome. Right. Exciting news about browser source. Any chance of adding channel support for Patreon? They have offered live streaming for a while, and this is, and it's very solid. We did have a conversation with them many years ago.
Yeah, like it's a very interesting story with Patreon. We actually have even pictures how we were visiting their office maybe 6 years ago.
2018, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, so it's been 8 years ago then. Yeah, like we tried to convince them to integrate 8 years ago. And it didn't happen, and we actually didn't understand the reason, so it kind of was just maybe, again, wasn't a priority. And then last year, we also tried to reach out to them, and I remember I pinged them on X, and they responded in DMs that would be interesting to chat, and then again, it was very hard to kind of catch up with them. So hopefully, you can stream to Patreon today, right? But we don't support chat.
It's more like customer TMP type thing. So it's a one-way street. You just send the content there, but you can't get anything back, like comments.
Our community, if you know anyone from Patreon team, please don't hesitate to ping them and say that we would be very excited.
Tag us together. Yeah, if you're on X or in other platforms and you know somebody who works there, and especially who works with integrations and partnerships, make an intro. Let's make this stream really impactful. And
or just even create a post and tag us. I think that it also can
get some attention.
We
definitely pay attention to all those things. Whenever you guys are tagging us and say, oh, we would like for you to use this tool or integrate this platform, we always pay attention to that and always look it up and research. And a lot of times it makes it to our roadmap. So let's see what we can do together. That's awesome. So there's a question about, and I know we don't have a lot of time left, but we will take some final questions right now from the chat, because again, the Ask Me Anything is all about you. So this is a space like office hours, right? Like a space for you, our community, to come to us and ask what matters to you. The question is about streaming IRL, which is in real life content. I'm considering to use Restream for that. What is the best way to get started? It's a great question.
Oh, do you want to take this one, or do you want to?
I can give you the first take. I mean, I have a few ideas of how I would approach it personally, because there are also some clarifying questions about where this in real life is happening. Is it happening in the city? Is it happening in your co-working space? Or is it happening in the woods, right?
Yes.
So depending on that, I will have different answers. But if you want to do a first swing on it, go for it.
No, I don't want to do it. So,
You don't want to?
I will give you a priority, so yeah.
Sure, absolutely. So the basic for this is that there's very little room for bad or poor or non-existing internet connection in the world of live streaming, right? This is just the basic thing that we all need to understand. If you don't have internet, streaming from a place with no internet is going to be extremely difficult. However, if you are streaming from a place where you do have access to more or less stable connection, you can use Restream on your phone. We do not have an app just yet, but you can use it from the browser. And it is decent quality, especially if something that you're filming is very exciting, like a race or an interesting event or something that you're doing around the house and stuff like that. You can always actually set up a pretty mobile and light station to stream and even use something on the mobile. But I see that you're answering that you are in the woods. So the city stuff does not apply anymore. In that case, my personal recommendation would be to use our upload and stream. How I would approach that,
okay.
And then you can share your thoughts too. I would create videos on your phone because your phone will most likely be with you while you're hiking, fishing, or doing something else exciting. You can create a bunch of little videos, maybe 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, and then you can come back to Restream whenever you do have internet connection, and then you can stitch up a playlist or just one big video and push it to go live when you have some kind of internet connection. From the perspective of your audience, you're still showing them like very real experiences that you're having, but you are avoiding the issue of not having internet connection and still kind of like giving them that kind of first-hand, first view experience of being in the woods. I'm thinking about that from that perspective because I'm a big fan of hiking. I hike all the time. I go to national parks, and I've actually done that a few times on my personal channels when I would just create some videos on the trail, how we're hiking, and then I can push it as a playlist, and it is actually pretty fun.
You can do it even from the woods. You can start uploading. As soon as it's uploaded, you just like, you schedule it, it'll go live, and that's it. It's one of the cases. I also know that, again, if you want to be more like pro, there are some solutions like Live View, I believe, and some other kind of real physical devices that could help you actually kind of to deliver your content from the woods. And in that case, if I'm not mistaken, this kind of devices of Live View brand, they have a few SIM kind of slots for SIM cards, and you can use different providers, and it creates this kind of compound effect. So if you lose an like signal from one of the SIM cards, you can always switches to a different one.
Yes, Live View. If you do have a team that could help you co-produce, Live View is a really good solution for that. And I see that you're asking how well does Restream work over Starlink. And we do have customers on our enterprise plans that are
Starlink in our Portugal office.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
works.
it works really well. Yes, and for a lot of people who are producing events like races, like car races, and like things like that, they all use some variation.
Yes, Starlink. You will not have any. You shouldn't have any issues.
Yeah.
Like if you want to use only just mobile internet, like it could be a challenge from if you stream from woods, from like some field from nowhere.
But if you successfully accomplish that, I would love to hear a little bit more about what exactly is happening in the woods or while you're flying. There were like two different options of how you want to do this IRL. Would love to hear about it. And maybe if you share your setup and like test a few things, we could actually turn that into an interesting case study and show to other creators how you could do it. Because yes, we know that if you have like a big sophisticated production team with tools like LiveView and other remote streaming devices, you can do it. But I would love to see there's a way to simplify that.
Well, there is also a question, what kind of camera do you want to use? Do you want to use GoPro or do you want to use your phone?
Yeah.
Like if you want to use GoPro, like you can connect it with Restream. You can stream right away, in that case, bypassing Studio and just using our encoder connection.
Yep.
Or you can stream to Studio and as a source, and also add some kind of editing, live stream editing or production itself, when you want to display captions and so on.
Yeah, when you can actually do some overlays and stuff on the fly, on the go. That is awesome.
It's actually cool stuff about our studio that it's in browser, it's in cloud. So you send it to us, you could have open studio somewhere on your laptop, and it can work.
Definitely. Okay, we'll take 2 more last questions. Question from Charles here. He's asking, different Charles. He is asking, as a user for about 10 years, I wonder if there will be a template built in such as green screen room. So I think it's, so there's a question about templates, which we are definitely looking into.
I just not, I think that it's more about green room itself.
Maybe. So yeah, Charles, if you want to clarify, I think what we're talking about is basically having a separate scene that you could use as a template or as a place where you can like build things out, right? So it's a little bit of a mix of green room and at the same time a mix of being able to build on your scene before it becomes visible to all the viewers.
I don't know. Let's clarify. So it's kind
of let us know. Let us know which one you mean by this. But in both cases, templating for improving, for giving you more hints about how you can build your show depending on your use case is in the works, as well as green rooms and more flexibility in terms of what you can do on production before you push that scene to your viewers. Both of those things are on our mind and in the works. That's amazing.
I think that green room itself will be released much earlier, and more advanced editing of scenes in studio will be launched probably in middle of the second quarter.
So there is a clarification right here since we asked for it. We use green screen and wondering if you have template having backgrounds in studio-like room. So I think it's about...
It's a green screen.
Yes, it's a green screen.
See, completely different.
Yeah, that's why we need this example. So like more. So this basically, I think it's a question about graphics and like ability to populate like more kind of like a library of different things that you could use on the green screen.
We can add our studio as well as a background.
Would you like a picture? Would you like a high resolution picture so you can use this one? But yeah, that's a great question, and that's a good request to kind of like populate more because we have some backgrounds in our studio that come natively. We do refresh them every now and then. We have a wonderful designer right now who is thinking about this pretty much all the time, how else we can improve our visuals and graphics. So yeah, more of that should be available to our users. I agree. It's a good
we will
idea.
Push a lot on this.
Just to wrap this up, vertical live streams in the feed into YouTube, shorts feed, like get more views. Yes, we are more than aware of that and agree that this is important. This is why our vertical and horizontal streaming at the same time comes with the ability to stream on the same YouTube channel in both formats. So basically, once this is, but this is cool because like this is very important stuff. So when people when we announce our stream that is dedicated to this new feature, we will definitely walk you through how to get those vertical live feeds working for you with our newest updates.
Yeah.
So it's definitely coming. Folks are saying thank you so much for listening to us. Thanks for a great stream. Would love to share more of your examples. We love all of that. Should we bring Charles to say bye-bye and to like wave and...
Yes, we can do it. And thank you everyone for your questions, for your support. It actually is a major inspiration for us to keep working on Restream.
Awesome. So without further ado, let's bring Charles.
King Charles.
Come on in. Let's see.
I like he's already on. Like.
He's here.
Okay,
We're good.
So
hello. Good morning.
Nice. Good morning.
Here I am in the background. Sorry, I'm feeling a bit hoarse today. Look at how amazing you guys look. Absolutely amazing. I love that.
Thank you so much, Charles. You also look awesome.
Yeah, you look great.
As a king, Charles.
Yeah, I'm definitely not. I wouldn't mind being a Sir Charles, but I don't. Who wants to be king? No, thank you.
No, that's awesome. It's really good to see you. Thank you for moderating the chat for us today and helping us out with everything as always. We love having our behind-the-scene producers. We recommend everyone to check out our collaboration tools as well and get yourself one.
And don't forget to like all Charles' shorts that he produces on a daily basis.
All of them. Don't miss one.
The blood, sweat, and tears that go into those shorts. My goodness.
We need to get more views. We need to get more views.
And more subscribers so we can get that button, as we learned in the very beginning.
And King Charles is a key
Yeah.
for this. So
Awesome.
subscribe to our channel, like all our content, send us feature requests.
That's a good one.
And stream more with Restream, right?
And be sure to check us out next Wednesday, because we are very serious about being here weekly, and we will not let you down.
Anya for sure will be here, so
Yeah, somebody.
I will join occasionally.
Probably Charles too. King
But
Charles.
in this new studio, I actually want to do it every day. So
It makes you more excited about
Yeah.
going live, that's for sure. All right, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for your questions. Thanks for showing up, for supporting us, and especially for streaming with us every day. You are the reason why we work every day. Thank you to our moderators in the chat. A lot of work goes in there. Support team, you're amazing. 24/7 real humans helping our creators.
thank you to all the Restream team.
All the Restream team, of course, our developers making this possible, and thanks to you, Alex, for being
Thank
my
you, Anya.
co-host as always.
Thank you,
Thanks,
King
Charles.
Let's give like to Charles. Like, okay, how
Hang
can
on,
we
I've got to do
Charles?
it this way.
Can you do it?
I don't know. Like, you should do it probably, right? No. What is going on here?
This
Okay,
is hard. Yeah.
Hang on, it's that way.
I think it's this hand. Look, this hand. Yeah.
Ah,
There it is. Way.
what?
Yeah.
Is it because we mirrored?
We're mirrored. Yeah, we're reversed.
It's kind of. So I have to
Hang
go
on,
left while like.
Or just do kung fu and you're fine. That's good too.
So in that case, okay, so. And I can do.
This
is for
hand,
you.
This hand. Oh, okay.
You know what?
Hang on, just a second. Oh. See?
All right. We did not expect that to happen.
You can see I'm messing with it here. It's so fun.
That's really awesome. Well, thanks everybody again, and see you soon. See you next
See you.
time.
Bye bye.
And it's a celebration.